Hello ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce for you today Sharpening Bread Serrated Station. Let's get closer. So the problem was solved. Here is the thing, most of people in America can't find and struggling with DIMOND wheels, which looks like a convex wheels and got the body, the structure of the wheel of a convex. First, our wheels is made in Ukraine. We was working on this project for 1 year. And right now we got a warehouse here in Idaho, in Pocatello. First of all, before we started, let me explain you what include in a set on our website. The price, which you see right now on your screen, is the price for people who go in for a sharpening training school. This is first. Second, in stock, from the box, you got a set of dual speed motor sharpener. Our engine is already installed on the position where your engine and your wheels will turn away from you. So that's how, when our machine is spinning, we can go step by step for sharpening. I will show you how to do sharpening a little bit later. Today, just a quick video about introduction of the machine and the sharpening process. Second, we got a leather strop wheel, which will work for years in our set. We got a polishing paste for that, Luxor, made in France. We got 2 lamps, such like this, on 2 sides for each wheel. You will ask me, it's just a simple lamp. Why it's so important? Sharpening process, my sharpening technique is very important, the light. That's how we will control the burrs, and very important our hands, our moves, how our body works like in this process and all this kind of stuff. I will show you later. Next, what we got in stock, we got a Poltava, made in Ukraine, high precision, the best quality in the world of DIMOND wheels. We got 2 sizes in set, 1/4, 1/2, for different sizes of serration zone. 2 wheels. Let's get closer to the machine. And before we started, I got this old machine which came from it's a black cube. It came from Harbor Freight, Home Depot. First important thing, we got a really big distance here. And that's very good, because our handle will not stuck because of the motor, like here, correct? Because this motor is not allows us to sharpen serrated knives, because they are pretty big size. They're pretty long. I mean, and the bad thing about these machines, which people use in the United States for sharpening bread serrated knives, is that it's only 1-speed machine. Okay guys, on the front of the machine we got a technique, data, information, specification about these machines. The most important thing you need to know, the low speed is 1700 and the high speed is 3400. And it works on low speed like this. Again, I will remind you that wheels turning away from us. This is a low speed. More information about the low speed. Low speed we will use only in situations where we need to do sharpening process. When we go in for polishing and burrs removing, after 1,000 hours spent on sharpening of the serrated knives, I find that the best way is to use the high speed. Because the high speed is give us more scratch removes on a high speed instead of a low speed. But when we go in for removing steel, we prefer to make it slowly, okay? because it's different goals, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead. And today I got I don't know, actually it's a garbage. It's a damaged knife. I found it in my shop and I want to show you the sharpening of this knife today. On this knife, I think it's the best way to show it on a super damaged, bad serrated knife, right? All right, guys. So when it's coming for sharpening, first of all, we need to. I want to let you know that we got two wheels here in our set for now, for today in stock. It's 225 grit. Both of them, and the diameter of the diamond surface is going to be, first one is going to be 1.4, 1/4 and 1/2. What's the most important thing before you start sharpening? You need to find which wheel is better for your serrated knife. And right now we can see that this is sit perfect there, because if we will grab this one, this is too tiny. This one is wider, which is better for us. And in all this sharpening process, before we started, in my training school, I showed to people like the problem is what? When people started sharpening, anyway, when I started my sharpening, like a lot of people, you can see on YouTube especially, they sharpening like this. So they can't control actually the stable of their arms, because of course it's the best idea is to build, pay attention, is to build the bar, the arm, like on Tormek, we can clamp it and go with each tooth, correct. But when you're doing commercial sharpening, it's better to build a skill to work without any clamps, and professional sharpeners know about it. They know about it. For today, for now, use any way you need to build this skill, okay? So when we work like this, we push a lot of pressure on each tooth, and it's make a lot of burns there. But the problem is that we got 225 grit right here. I think in a couple of weeks we will have 170 grit, which going to be better, will works better for 100%. I mean in a super damaged knives. In good condition knives, I will show you the video somewhere in the end of this one. You can see the perfect results, and it was made on these wheels because there was not super damaged. This one, it's no even structure here, so it's hard to get it perfect without make it burn, but we will do that. Okay, so in my most important is our arm. They will work like your bar or your jig, whatever you call that. I know it looks funny, but when you do sharpening, you need to put your machine a little bit far away from you, so you got a space for manipulate, you know. And you can do this seat on your chair or stand like me. You will put your arms like this, and you will work with your actually fingers and hands like this. And your body needs to be super stable, like you need to be somewhere like in this position, as you can see. So let's get closer. Okay, let's start sharpening. I put the low speed. And I started my sharpening process. Better to use your glasses and mask. The problem is that this knife is too damaged. There is no serration zone at all. It's like flat. You know what I mean? It's like super flat here. Look at that. Yeah, it takes the time to work on this knife. We need to remove the burrs on the Scotch Brides later. We need to work on our tip a little bit more. That's what we got from there. As I say before, there was no, it was just like a flat knife, as you remember. Anyway, serrated zone right there. We get it. We have it. Let me remove the burrs on the Scotch Brides and go to the polishing on this machine. All right, I will use my Scotch Bride red color, which you can find on my website. This is the more low grit from the set of 3 belts, which is gray, blue and red, whereas the red is the more aggressive and the gray is the more for polishing, finished, to make a beautiful knives, sateen, polishing, scratch removing. But red one helps us to remove the burrs. No burrs at all. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go outside. Watch this. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go for a leather wheel. Okay, so when it comes for polishing, as I say, we go for a high speed and we gotta going like this. And you better to use your glasses because it's pretty dusty stuff. Jump on your face, jumping. Oh yeah. Ready. Let's test it. Let's try this. First of all, I will cut this paper. Okay, we got it. A little bit different material. Okay, easy. Of course it's enough for cutting bread. Come on. But just in case, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Go to www.kazakusa.com, get the machines, the price right there right now for my students. We do a lot of stuff there. Okay, see ya.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Pocatello Sharpening Service here. In couple seconds you will see right now on your screen knives, small restoration, just $8 for a knife. Here is the video and photo how it looks like before. As you can see, the edges is not perfect, it's a lot of scratches, and here is the final result, how it looks like. Small restoration on the handles, just oil, polishing, new serrated zone, as you can see on a convex wheel, diamond. This new surface, and here is the beautiful tips there, beautiful handles. And what about the results? And let's see what's happening this level, something like that. Wow. As you can see. Thanks for watching Pocatello Sharpening Service.